YouTube, welcome back to the channel. The FC25 market is still down massively, and in this video we'll be going over how you can capitalize on that, how you can be making coins, your team, when can you be buying it, stuff like that, selling it, also fodder, investments. We should be getting a big icon SBC tomorrow. What fodder should be going up, and also when should you be selling that fodder? We'll also be looking at some expected content in the next few days as well in this video. But before we get into all that, we got to talk about content today on Saturday. Here we go. Let's get into the SBCs first. Starting off with the SBCs, we're going to look at the challenges. For the challenges, we got another Ballon d'Or challenge SBC. Nothing super crazy, to be honest. Solutions may have somewhat worked with this. I'm not 100% certain. I didn't really look at it too much today, but if you tried solution trading, maybe it worked, maybe it didn't, but it's nothing like that one where we had gold commons go from 300 coins to 5,000 coins. That SBC was insane. Where are we at? Player SBC, we got our first icon, and I'm looking in the player SBC section. We're getting icon SBCs now. The icon player SBCs go in the icon section. We got Veron. We knew this was coming. The card's not terrible, to be honest. He costs just under 400,000 coins. If we look at the actual squads, there's the bronze, the silver, 81, 84, 85, 85, 86, 86, and 87. It's definitely not cheap. We're going to say that. It's definitely not cheap. I think 300k would have been a lot more realistic, but it's not a terrible card. It's not terrible, but it's not cheap. I'd say 300k would have been a lot more realistic, and I think people would be happy with it. 400k, it's steep. It's definitely up there. But it is our first icon SBC. Like to dislike ratio on Footbin. People aren't too happy about it. Now, that was it for SBCs. We did get an evolution today, and it's pretty cool. If we go take a peek at it, it is a Centurion evolution, the 100 club, and there's some honestly really cool cards, and it's a free evolution. I'm an Arsenal fan. Check out this Leandro Trossard. 90 pace, 86 shooting, 80 passing, 86 dribbling, and he's 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So that's actually pretty dope. I like free evolutions like this, and it's one of those ones as well where it does it maxes out at a certain amount of stats. So you can actually go down and get some lower rated cards and give them a big boost. So maybe you are a Pavliditity fan. You look at Pavliditity, and he goes to 90 pace, 86 shooting. A lot of cards go to the 90 pace, 86 shooting. So that's the evolution. Hold on, let's see. What does Giroud look like? He only goes up to 60 pace. That's a damn shame. So that was the evolution for today. Now let's get into the market. The market is still low. We talked about the market, guys. A lot of the attackers specifically are down massively. And again, why are the attackers on this game down so much? They're down so much because of these loans. Everybody got these Ballon d'Or loan cards, and most people, if you're smart, you're taking the attackers. So I took Mbappe, I took Hansen. And when you have stuff like this, people taking the attackers, they're not buying attackers for their team. You have people that had Mbappe, they sold him. Mbappe was almost 3.5 mil. He dropped down to like 2 mil, 850k. That is a huge drop off. So attackers are down a ton because most people took attackers. You don't need them. You're not buying them. You're selling the ones in your team. Attackers are down a lot. But guys, again, these are timed loans. Eventually, it needs to go away. Eventually, no one will have these cards. They got to go back and buy those cards. So obviously, stuff eventually has to rebound. Another thing as well, like the question is, when's the low? These cards expire on Tuesday. These Ballon d'Or cards expire on Tuesday. So once that's over, people got to go back and buy those cards. When's the low going to be? That's the question. We talked about it. My guess was the low is going to be tomorrow on Sunday. I did pick up a few cards today, though, because when I'm looking at some of these cards, I'm just like, how much more are they going to drop necessarily? And just to kind of give you guys an example of that, I went and bought someone like Alawiron. He actually went up to 400k. I think he's back down a little bit. He's still up. I got him for 350, so he's pretty much 390. But when you look at a card like this, before these Ballon d'Or cards came out, the dude was almost 600,000 coins. So he almost halved in price from almost 600k down to 350. That's a huge drop off. And I was just looking at them and I was like, how much more are they necessarily going to drop? Wasn't sure if they'd really drop a crazy amount more. I was picking up Forlans for like 270, 271, 272. He went up to 300. He's back down a little bit. But looking at Forlan, the dude was pretty much 500,000 coins. So another one that basically halved in price. And then you got another one with Brolin. I will say with the strikers, it's a bit more understandable with, I know there's the attackers, everyone choosing those loans. They're down because of that. But also the Darwin Nunez SBC, I think, hurt strikers a little bit because a lot of people were thinking about doing Darwin. But also, we do have a Iñaki. Is it Iñaki Williams? Yeah, I think it's Iñaki Williams. We're getting a striker SBC as well. So that could also potentially hurt strikers if he is good value. But looking at someone like Brolin, the dude was almost 400,000 coins. And if we look at him, again, almost halved in price. So I was just looking at some of them and I was like, how much more are these cards necessarily going to drop? Now, again, I did say I think the low is going to be tomorrow on Sunday. I'm actually going to pull, what is his name? Foot Police. I'm going to pull this tweet up because it's going to be interesting. So I'm looking at a lot of the heroes and the icons, stuff like that, them being low. But I do think the golds can drop a bit more. So, for example, when I'm saying something like that, these packs are on the way. It's kind of crazy. I don't know too much about the 85 plus combo upgrade pack, but this one, rare gold nominee pack. It's an 85 plus times 5 pack. This is going to be a store pack with one guaranteed to be a 2024 Ballon d'Or nominee. Now, I didn't know if this was going to be people that are just nominees for the Ballon d'Or, or if it's going to be the cards that got special cards, so the ridiculous Ballon d'Or cards on the game. But whatever it is, a lot of people are going to open this because if you think about it, Ballon d'Or nominees, I know there's a bunch of crappy cards. There's a bunch of crappy cards that you can get from Ballon d'Or nominees, but you have Vinicius Jr., you have Mbappe, you have Bonmati, Putellas. You have a lot of high-tier cards that are Ballon d'Or nominees, so you're going to have... It's basically a pack that has a higher chance of giving you an Mbappe, a Vinicius Jr., Bonmati, Putellas, Hansen, stuff like that. Rodri. You got to understand, too, the cards like Rodri... oh, no, Brooke, sorry. The cards like Rodri and Hansen, if you pack them, they also have promo cards, so you could end up getting Centurion Hansen, Centurion Rodri. So for the gold cards, I think you could potentially wait a little bit more. I think maybe closer to Sunday night. Whenever I don't know. It depends when this pack comes out. I would assume this pack comes out tomorrow on Sunday because usually you don't get big store packs midweek. That usually doesn't happen. So I'm thinking this rare gold nominee pack comes tomorrow on Sunday, and I think that could cause a little bit more panic on the market. Maybe bring the market down a little bit more because people are going to go maybe sell players in their team to go open this store pack. So keep an eye out on the store tomorrow. This could have some big market movement, especially on some of those Ballon d'Or nominee type cards. One of the players we were talking about thinking could be a potential investment was Sophia Smith because we do have an end of an era O'Hara SBC in the NWSL from the United States. She's leaked to be getting an SBC. They always juice the NWSL SBCs. They've been doing it. We saw Dunn, we saw Swanson, we saw Alex Morgan. They've been juicing them. If we get another juiced NWSL card, someone like Sophia Smith could go up a good amount. But also she can go up because she's just down a ton because of that loan. This card was going for almost 90,000 coins, 85K, 87K before she got the loan. Now she's more than half the price. She's down at 40K. So keep an eye on someone like that. There's so many cards you guys can keep an eye on that I think are going to have to rebound at some point because at some point people got to buy these cards back. I posted a pretty big list in my Discord. Park Ji-sung was one. He was down at 40K. He's actually back up a little bit, but this Park Ji-sung, before all these cards came out, he's been chilling at around 70,000 coins, over 70K. He's down massively. So many cards on this game have absolutely crashed this weekend with these Ballon d'Or cards, with the Centurion promo. So, when it comes to these cards, keep an eye on the market tomorrow. Just watch it. I picked up 5 Forlans already. I have an Eto right now that I'm trying to flip. I listed a little too high. He's fresh. I bought for like 212 or something like that, hoping I can make like 50 to 100K on this card. But yeah, that's the situation with the market. I think we're going to have a low point, and at some point, these cards are going to go up. And I think there's a lot of profit because you saw so many of those cards. They halved in price almost. Are they going to go back up to what they were before? Not necessarily, but should they go up a decent amount? Yes, there's no way they stay this low. So just keep an eye on the market. I'll be live tomorrow as well. I'll be watching. If stuff gets too low, I'll be doing a lot of flips because I didn't full send fodder. Should I have full send fodder? Probably, but I was a little late to it, and I was watching flips, having fun with that, so I didn't do it. Should have. I did buy quite a few team of the weeks though. But that's the market situation. Keep an eye on the market tomorrow. Sunday night, we could have a low Sunday content drop if there's a lot of panic. Keep an eye on it. Again, I will be live tomorrow on Sunday, so join the stream. I can't really give prices right now because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's get into fodder though, guys. Team of the weeks. I bought team of the weeks. I really liked 85s. I really liked 86s, but I didn't really buy that many. Let's talk about them. They are up in price. Fodder is up in price at the moment. If we go and take a peek, 84s are still chilling. You're going to have one last buy window, guys. And that one last buy window is tomorrow, like tonight kind of, but it's like Sunday, early morning for me, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Squad battle rewards. That'll be your last little opportunity to hop on bids and try to get some of these cards for cheap. 86s are up in price. They're going up from 9K. They were down at 9K. They're pushing 9.2, 9.3, 9.4. 85s were pretty easy at 5.5. They're starting to push closer to 6K. People were buying fodder, preparing for the Icon SBC tomorrow on Sunday. So squad battle rewards, try to get these cards. I was getting them on bid today for 9.1. I think it was fairly easy, but if you can still get that, like if you have to overpay a little bit on these cards, I think it's fine. Like I think 86s go over 10K. I think 85s are going to go over 6K, probably closer to 7K. If I was going to guess, that's pushing it a little, but I think it's very possible. It depends if the requirements stay the same. 85s closer to 7K. 86 is definitely over 10K, probably closer to 11. 84 is not really too sure if you would see these rise a crazy amount tomorrow on Sunday. And then I wasn't really looking at 87s or 88s too much, but 87s, maybe they end up around 14K, 15K is pushing it. So let's say 14K. That's where I think we are fodder-wise. Now, the sell time on fodder, we did talk about it on stream. With this fodder, you could sell it. You could sell it tomorrow on Sunday if it goes up in price. If your fodder tomorrow on Sunday goes up, I don't think you're going to see the lower side. Like 83s, 84s, those aren't going to rise. But 85s, 86s, 87s, I think you very well could sell tomorrow on Sunday. It's Sunday or Monday, I would say, for those. I think you could sell them and then move on to some of the flips that we talked about, like the Sophia Smith, the Park Ji-sung, the Forlans. There's so many cards. Like if you go look at the market, look at like any card, high tier, low tier, mid tier, meta, there's so much that is down a ridiculous amount. I think you can buy. So maybe if you see this fodder go up, you could take your profit and then move into those flips. So that's the higher fodder situation. Lower fodder, like 84s and stuff like that, you're selling on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then team of the weeks, you're selling on Wednesday. I think team of the weeks have a lot of potential this week on Wednesday if the SBC, the new party bag that's leaked, is solid and requires team of the weeks. Yeah, so that's that. Did this, I just want to see what sold. 666 sold on that Essien. I don't like that number. 658. Damn, dude. I could have sold this Essien earlier on stream for 720. I didn't list them up because I'm using them in foot champs, and now he's back down a little bit. Hopefully overnight he can go up. I might try to pick up a flip on Essien because that's getting pretty low. That's low. That's flipping potential low. But team of the weeks. What was I getting team of the weeks for? They're a little 12.75 is a little high. I'm gonna be honest. I was picking up so many team of the weeks for 12K today. I just hop here. I like to snipe from here, and I was going min buy now 12K, max buy now 12.25, and I mean, look, these are sitting here. These are literally sitting here. No one's buying them, and boom. And I'm listing these cards up for like 14K, 14.5, 14.75, stuff like that, and I'm getting sales. Every time I sell them, let's just do the math. I've been selling mainly for 14.75. Let's do the math on that. And let's say I bought for 12.25. I'm making almost 2,000 coins per card, 1,762 coins per card. So that's not too bad. I'll probably start listing up for 14.5 just so I can get a few more sales. But I keep lazy listing these, and I'm getting a good amount of sales every single hour on these team of the weeks. And I do expect them to go up a good amount later this week. And hopefully at the end of this month, they fly. We did talk about it last year. FC24 last year, team of the weeks, the end of this month went all the way up to 50,000 coins. But we did have people on stream talking about it. I don't know if anyone commented on YouTube mentioning it, but I guess in champs rewards last year, we didn't have team of the week rewards. So that plays a huge difference in team of the weeks going up in price or not, because I mean, getting team of the week rewards, that brings a lot more supply to the market than not having Team of the Week rewards. It's pretty simple, just supply and demand. There's a lot more supply on Team of the Weeks this year than we had last year. But do I still think these can go up a ton? Heck yeah, I think they can go up a ton, especially we've been getting so many SBCs requiring Team of the Weeks. At some point, we're going to get a really big SBC that everybody does, and it's refreshing every other day, and Team of the Weeks go to the moon. I do know, we looked at it in a previous video, the SBCs we got last year during the Black Friday promo, which is what comes at the end of this month. That's why Team of the Weeks flew. We got an 83 times 10. We got an 85 double. I think there was an 85 player pick as well. We got party bag SBCs. We got year in review SBCs. We got icon SBCs. We got hero SBCs, all in like a 1 week time span of a promo. It was a lot. So I do think if you get a bunch of SBCs like that and they're all requiring Team of the Weeks, which is very likely, like literally every SBC is requiring Team of the Weeks. It's pretty crazy. But if that's what we get, a bunch of SBCs requiring Team of the Weeks, I would expect these cards to do very good. I mean, I'm sniping these very easily at 12K. I might want to lower it to 11.75, 12K, so it's just strictly 12,000 coins on Team of the Weeks. I love that. I mean, I might just send the rest of my coins into this, I'm going to be honest. Do I like the fodder a lot? Yes, I do. But I also love me some Team of the Weeks. Maybe I get a lot of lazy listings going into content tomorrow. Maybe. You know what? Real quick. Sorry, this video is going to be kind of long because it's a little bit of a rant I'm going to go on right here. Let's just do a little bit of research and look at what the icon SBC looked like last time. Let's just look up icon. Okay. No. Base, okay, no. 88, no. Footbin, are you good? How is there no icon? Pack. The footbin fall off needs to be studied. Are you kidding me? Upgrades. Upgrades. Expired. Okay, can I do it this way? Expired upgrade SBCs. Really? Did I have to look up max? That's really annoying. Okay, so 1 Team of the Week requirement, 2 Team of the Week requirements, 3 Team of the Week requirements. So if it stays the same, we get 3 Team of the Week requirements. Maybe I'll be eating. Who knows? Maybe I won't. But if they can go up to like 14K, honestly, I might just take the profit, make like 1,000 coins per card, and then move into the flips that we talked about. But that is that, guys. That's the whole fodder situation. That's the whole market situation. There's so many ways to make coins. We were talking about it on stream. It's like overwhelming. You have too many options. It's like when your girlfriend asks you to take a picture for her and you take too many pictures and then she can't decide and she has you spend an hour going through the pictures with her, picking out the favorites, but they all look the exact same, just like slightly different pose, slightly different angle, and you just can't decide because there's too many options. Kind of like that, if that makes any sense. Okay, what else? Expected content. So tomorrow, Sunday, expect the Icon SBC. We're still waiting on the Iñaki Williams SBC. I think I'm transfer timed out. No, I got to do the unassigned glitch now. Iñaki Williams SBC, O'Hara SBC, Icon SBC. Expect the Centurion Crafting Upgrade SBC at some point. She's calling me again. Centurion Crafting Upgrade SBC probably on Monday. More evolutions too. I'm wondering if we're going to get the Centurion evolution. We're waiting on that. That card design could have been this Evo that we got today though, right here. That could have been that. I don't know. But we're not looking to buy any Centurion cards until like Thursday, so I'm not really too worried about that. We could potentially flip some tomorrow on Sunday. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That big pack as well. Hopefully that comes tomorrow and it can spice up the market a little bit. But if you guys have any questions about this video, comment section down below, trading Discord, Twitch live stream, description down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.